So the families of 4 women murdered in Oregon are now banding together. They're pushing for an indictment in this case. There's a person of interest. His name is Jesse Calhoun, and he was arrested last year in a parole violation, but has yet to face any charges in connection to these killings. Live from Portland today is NewsNation senior national correspondent Brian Entin reporting on all of this. What's the latest, Brian?
Yeah, Connell, we're right outside Portland in the area where these women's bodies were found. 4 or 5 different women. It could all possibly be connected. It's interesting, they were found at the beginning of last year, all within 3 months. And initially, police said that they did not believe that this was a serial killer, that people should stay calm in this community. But then that story changed, where they started to investigate whether or not these killings were actually connected. And now we have sources saying that there could be a resolution soon. There could be some kind of major development in the case. You mentioned a man named Jesse Calhoun. He is behind bars right now in an unrelated charge, but he has been named a person of interest in the case in the past. I met with those moms. They've really banded together. They've been pushing for justice for the last year now. They've been doing their own investigating. Listen to what they told me.
Putting our girls, as we call, they're our girls. They're all our girls. Putting their faces together, saying, hey, something is up. And either we have a serial killer or we have 5 homicidal maniacs. I don't know which one would be worse.
I definitely know that there's a lot of things that they've gotten, that detectives have gotten, that we ourselves have been able to collect, especially from the people on the street who went and talked to detectives.
And the person of interest, Jesse Calhoun, it's an interesting situation, Connell, because he was behind bars in some serious felonies. And the 2020 wildfires out here in Portland, he was one of the prisoners who went out and fought the wildfires. And because of that, and because of COVID, the former governor actually commuted his sentence and let him out early. And after that is when he may have been connected to these murders, which is something that's got the community very, very concerned. And again, there could be a development in the case really coming at any moment now or in the next couple of days, Connell.
But still, at least not yet, no charges against this guy, Calhoun. Why? What's been the challenging part for the authorities in putting together enough to, charge him in these killings?
Yeah, it's been a challenging case from everything that we've learned, because these women, in many cases, were homeless. They were involved in drugs, which is not uncommon in the Portland area. I mean, I've been here for the last couple of days investigating. There's a massive homeless population. There's a lot of people that get sucked into this drug community. But it's hard for detectives to go out and talk to people in that community. They don't like to talk to the police, which is one of the reasons we've been told it's been so difficult tracking down the killer.
Wow. All right, Brian. We'll look for more reporting on this. Brian Entin, our senior national correspondent, live in Portland, Oregon. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.